Well, okay, congrats. You're the Chris Marston of the women's team. You worked with the Eagles and now you're a player.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice compliment to be referred to as the Chris Marston of the team. He's actually someone who I've always admired. He probably doesn't get the rap from the fans, but he's someone who prides himself on work ethic and just doing the 1%ers for the team. And I think that's a pretty serious compliment to me. So yeah, that's great. Thanks, Locke.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You didn't play footy until what, 2 or 3 years ago?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
So you've only had one full season of footy?
I completed this season as well, so I played in 2018 and 2019. Yep.
So how hard's that been and how quick a transition has it been for you?
Well, I've worked in AFL for 6 seasons, so I guess I've been immersed in the football world. But yeah, there were some parts of the game that came naturally and some parts that were really difficult. So the running and the skills, they're probably not too far a bridge to cross, but the contested work, that's probably where I really had to put my foot down, I guess, to work hard.
Is it a bit weird being here, considering you're normally here anyway, but not really in this sort of capacity?
Yeah, well, I've probably attended about 1,000 press conferences, but this is the first time I've been up on this side of one of them, so It's exciting, yeah.
So are you doing the social media right now for the club as you're talking on yourself?
I should be, but I think I'm best when I just do one thing at a time. So I might, go and tweet off the video a bit later. Yeah.
Make it sound even better.
Yeah. I won't make as many errors if I'm doing it in my own time, I think. Yeah.
It is pretty special, and you've seen the development of this club now into what it's going to be this year. To be part of that must be even more special.
It's incredible. The work that goes on in a football club, behind the 22 or the 21 in the women's game to get onto the field is nothing short of astounding. So many people put so much effort into getting a really high quality and successful on-field product, and to be a part of that journey is just mind-blowing as an official. But to have a crack on field is something that hasn't really set in yet. It's still probably a bit surreal.
You'd be well aware of the expectations with the club. It's been such a successful club. Is there that pressure now with the women's team as well to also match the men in terms of the success that they've had?
Yeah, I think a lot of the time in the men's, they talk about expectation, and the external expectation of the club's very high, but I think internally the expectation's very high as well. So there's nothing short of people's best efforts that gets put forward, and certainly I would consider that, that's the absolute minimum, to do your best. I think it's a really exciting opportunity for the girls to, live up to the success of the football club and, kind of pave their own way in the blue and gold.
Take on Fremantle. We have a derby first up. Do we know
fixtures yet? Hopefully.
No fixtures. Yeah. The build up to a men's derby. Do you think it'll be quite similar for the women's team?
I think it'll be something really special. I think if there were any doubters about the women's game, then there'll be pretty much converts once we get to the derby. I think it'll give people another reason to support the women's game, and it'll give people another reason to support West Coast, or to hate Fremantle, which sometimes seems to be more important than going for West Coast.